I summon the freaks and the baddies of this world into this realm where you are safe and welcome. Hello baddies, hello pretty weirdos, hello freaks. That was aggressive. You are invited to the Pretty Weirdo portal, and this is where we can be free. You are loved and you are accepted here. Okay, first of all, let me just clear this up for a second, because when I talk about weirdos, I'm not talking about I'm so goofy, I'm so silly. No. Okay, and yeah, we can be goofy, we can be silly. I'm talking about the pretty girls who are inherently weird. I'm talking about the girls that are just wired differently, that think differently, that like different things that people can never seem to get. I'm talking to you, okay, because I feel you on a spiritual level. And by the way, you better not be sitting there like, oh, but I don't know if I'm pretty. Bitch, don't play with me. I can feel your aura through the fucking screen. Okay, you are a pretty bitch. And I'm not talking conventionally attractive, okay, but that is also a factor. I'm talking pretty bitch energy, okay? I'm talking beauty, and beauty is more than just surface, okay? And people can feel that. And plus, I know you're pretty because I manifested it. So yeah, let's just get into it. I think if you're deemed as conventionally attractive, or you look a certain way, or you fit into a certain phenotype or whatever, people expect you to behave and act a certain way. And when you don't behave or act that way, like, they don't know what to do. It literally like breaks their world, because some people are not very open-minded. So they think, oh, I see this, so this must be that way. And when it's not, it breaks their fucking mind. They expect you to be just one thing. So if you're pretty, then you should just be pretty. And if you're weird, then you should just be weird. And if you're funny, then you should just be funny. What if I'm all three, babe? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See, this is my story. So, growing up, I was not maybe conventionally attractive, didn't fit into the beauty standards. Not to say that I wasn't absolutely beautiful and gorgeous and cute, because I was, but the people around me didn't realise that. And I was also just a bit different. Like, I would sit on a bench all lunchtime instead of play with other people, because I didn't really know how, and I didn't really want to, because I thought that they were kind of weird. See, this is what I mean. I feel like we're not the weird ones. I feel like everybody else is a weird one, and that's probably a narcissistic thing to say, but I feel like it's true. So when I was a kid, I kind of just was like, had no friends and I just like read loads. I was just reading all the time, and I was just kind of in my own imagination, and I love music and dance and all these things, and I just didn't have any friends, and I didn't even fucking mind. But I was definitely weird. Yeah, I was weird. And then as I got older, I started making more friends and things like that. But I kind of compensated for my lack of conventional beauty with humour and being crazy and being weird and being goofy and, I don't know, being fun or whatever. And that became me. I was the funny friend. I was, you know, the crazy one or whatever. And I was comfortable within that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's just me. But then what happened is, as I got older and I started to, you know, become more of myself, lost a little bit of weight, got a glow up per se, people started saying like, oh, you're super pretty. And I remember I was talking to this guy when I was like, 14, and I really fancied him. And he must have thought I was pretty, because that's when I was going through my glow up or whatever. But I remember being so weird to him. Like, I remember like filming videos of me dancing and singing along to songs and just like being strange. And he was like, he gave me like one time like a really weird reply, and I was like, oh shit, like, am I being weird right now? And like, I had moments like that where it was like, oh, I don't think people are expecting me to behave this way because they think I'm pretty. And not gonna lie, the guy literally stopped speaking to me after that. He's lost, by the way. But it kind of made me clock, like, subconsciously, oh, because people think I'm pretty, they don't expect me to be weird, so that kind of like turns them off of me. So then like slowly but surely I started masking my personality, you know, I started masking my humor and becoming more what kind of people expected me to be. Never fully, because I've always like been authentic, but it was more like I just kept my weirdness for the people that were very close to me, and people that I felt safe and comfortable with, rather than just to everyone. And I know that that's like a normal kind of thing, like, but it's more like it came from a fear-based thing, you know. But what I'm saying for all of us weirdos, is we don't have to just be one thing. We don't have to just be pretty. We don't have to just be weird. Like, we're allowed to be both. And if people don't understand that, then fuck them. Do you know what I mean? They don't get it. They don't get the sauce. Of course they don't get the sauce. I mean, look at them. No offense. But this is why I am encouraging you guys to be weird. Tell me 101 facts about Wales, your special interest, and look at me in the eyes with those beautiful big doll eyes. Look at me with your doll face and tell me about trains. That is so sexy and it's so cool, and people will think that about you, but they won't tell you. Tell me your weird ass facts. Show me your collection of cards. Tell me about the 1800s in Austria. Okay, give me your special facts. I need special facts. So tell me in the comments below your weird ass hobbies or your weird ass facts. Whether you play chess, whether you love water polo, whether you love really weird abstract things or weird ass music, or like it literally, oh, it feeds me. Like it literally feeds me life. Okay, you are so bad. You're bad. And just because you're conventionally attractive, you don't have to present yourself conventionally. Okay, just because you have a beautiful face doesn't mean you can't get a pixie cut, and you can't wear, I don't know, all bright yellow clothing if you want. Like, don't feel like just because you are conventionally attractive that you have to display yourself conventionally. That won't make you less beautiful if you express yourself. It'll make you more beautiful. It will make you glow. And it's like, no matter how much you try and mask your strangeness and your absurdity and your weirdness, it's gonna come out. You'll be like this, and it'll be like, and that's your weirdness coming out. You won't be able to ever hide it fully because it is a part of you. So wouldn't you just rather be free? Because people are gonna judge you anyway. People probably won't accept you. People probably put judgments and projections onto you. But if you really just release the beast, if you just release your weirdo self full force, then you'll find people like me that are just like you, and we can bond and we can tell each other our special facts. But not, as you can find people like me and we can find each other and we can be friends. So this is to my pretty people, my gorgeous girls who are just nerds and weirdos and super insanely smart and super knowledgeable about a certain subject, or dressing up as cosplayers, or I don't know what it is, babe, but I know that if you're here, you're weird as fuck because I manifested it. And you have no idea how hot you are, and you're dimming your hotness by not being weird. Please look in. We need to unite and we need to rule this world. I'm not playing. I love you so much. Shine, baby girl. Shine. Bye.